Hello, everyone. My name is Miss Jerome-Severe. I am a teacher and author that writes children's books to help young children be introduced to early literacy at an early age, meaning that to expose them to simple stories with simple words from age 4 years old, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Yes, and also for children who are struggling with reading. If you have a first grader who's struggling with reading, if you have a second grader struggling with reading, these books are very helpful also. So if you help your child at an early age with reading, what we call literacy, then you don't have to worry about them failing their grades. If your child is in kindergarten, if you help them when they're 4 years old in pre-K, you don't have to worry about them failing kindergarten. If you help them in kindergarten, you don't have to worry about why they're failing first grade. If you help them in first grade, then you definitely don't have to worry about them failing in second grade. And then if they're good in second grade, then they won't be failing third grade and so forth and so on. So why do I write this type of books? So as a teacher, I have taught children from across age from pre-K 3. Yes, in New York we call them pre-K 3, all the way to second grade. So I have noticed that I have children now who are coming to first grade to me. They don't even know they don't know how to read. They don't know the alphabets. They don't know the sight words. In school, there are a certain amount of words. If your child is in pre-K 4, that they have a certain amount of words they must know in order to be successful in kindergarten. And when they get to kindergarten, there are a certain amount of words they must know in order to go to be successful in first grade. And vice versa, there's a certain amount of words the children must know by the end of first grade in order to be successful in second grade. So I notice a lot of my students are not coming with that foundation. So, and I'm wondering, well, what is it? So I came up with this crazy idea. What about if I take these words that these children, yes, in pre-K, you have a group of set of words. In kindergarten, your kids have a group of set of words they learn throughout the school year. Same for second grade, third grade, and so forth. So I don't know about the upper grades, but I know from kindergarten to second grade, they have a set of words. So what does that mean? So if your child does not know how to read those words, they cannot read. So, uh, well, that's how I came about creating those books. I say, what? Majority of the time, as parents, as some of the parents that I talk to, they say, well, I didn't know my child needed to know these words. What words? Where do I get these words from? Yes, those words you're supposed to get them from home. You're supposed to get them home and practice reading with them. But having a list of words is difficult. So I decided to put them in a story, and so like that your child is able to see those words. We do them in the classroom, the teacher read it with them, and then they get a double dose in school, one dose in school, the dose from you, and then they're like, oh mommy, I know that word, I learned that word, I know that word. So that's why I write these books, so to help the children, to close that gap, to close that illiterate gap. I mean, research shows after COVID, the rate of children don't know how to read is even sky high. So that's the reason I write these books. So, well, where do you get these words from? Like I say, I got the words from what you're supposed to have at home, what the teachers are using in class. So I create a story with it. Well, what's the benefit? Well, the benefit is you setting your child to be successful in the future. And success, no one, you can't even buy that. You cannot buy success. You cannot go and ask for it. but you can help your child become successful. You can help your child by starting reading, exposing them to words. Even if they don't know how to read, you read to them, and then later on they get to hear those words, see those words that you're reading, and that's how they learn how to read. So that's why. And with wisdom, huh, with knowledge and success, the sky is the limit. So please, we're living in a country that gives us the opportunity to be successful. We should not have children in third grade reading at kindergarten level. All right. So we're gonna go find out more about what this video is all about. So, like I said before, these are the sight words. So, these sight words are for first graders. This book is for first graders. As you can see, the words are more challenging. Yes, these are the words that first graders are learning. But if you have a first grader who's struggling, use a kindergarten book. But if they're doing better, yes, you could use that. You could use that book for a second grader who doesn't know how to read. Yes, I have second graders who come to me. They're not even at kindergarten level. So yes, you could use those books for those students. So as I'm getting ready to read this book, I'm going to read a couple pages for you, so you and your child could see what the story is about. Have your child sit next to you and enjoy the couple pages that I'm going to read. Again, this is for first grader, even a great kindergartner. A kindergartner that's on grade level, they could read this book to you. Yes. So these sight words are repetitive throughout the story. So the sight words, when they're in kindergarten, they must know. When they're in pre-K, I'm going to take it from pre-K. Pre-K 4 know a certain amount of words. I think is what, 20. And when they get to kindergarten, I think it's 50. And when they get to first grade, the number increases 100. When they get to second grade, is 100. So they're saying by the time they get to fourth grade, they should know about 35,000 sight words. Is it more than that? Is it possible? Yes, because you have exposed them to literacy, early literacy at an earlier age. So, so I am happy, I am excited to introduce my new book to you. The name of it is Milo Silly, or Milo, whichever way you want to say it, Milos or Milos. So that's the new book, and it's an adventure. It's perfect for early readers. It's special for kids in kindergarten and first grade. If you have a child who speaks a second language, where we call them ELL students or ESOL students or bilingual students, this book is great for them. If it's a little too hard, take it a notch down. Read the kindergarten's books. All right, so remember, we're going to see sight words that was from the previous page. And then it has pictures that catches the children's attention, and it helps them focus. And this book, which is for first graders / second grade struggling students, at the end of the book, there's a question. There's like 6 questions to help them build their comprehension. Because if you're reading, you don't understand what you're reading, you are not reading. So it's really friendly. It's very simple. The sentences are simple. It's some stories the child could read along, or you could point to pictures. So let's get going with the story. So daily reading practice, Milo's Silly Adventure. Hi, I'm Milo the monkey. Come read with me. Meet Milo, a cute little monkey who lives in the jungle. Milo the monkey had a banana hat. Please look at me. Please look at me, he said. He went down the tree to show his friends. Oh my God, you want to know what happened to Milo? Well, you got to keep reading. You got to keep reading to know what happened to Milo the monkey. So, um, what? How do you keep reading? Go on Amazon. Go on Amazon on the bottom of the link of the video. There will be a link there, and go buy it at Amazon and let me know what happened to Milo. So, and then send me some information what you love about the story about Milo. Reading just for 10 minutes each day to your first grader will excel them throughout the school year. This is a brand new school year, 2025, 2026. Let's close that gap, the gap that our children don't know how to read. I provide you that support. We can do it. When I say we, I mean you and I. We can do it. So by you reading these books, these words daily, they see it at school, that gap will close. Thank you for watching the video. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. Click the button, click and tell, and give me a comment. What do you think about the video? Do you want other type of books? Give me a thumbs up because I would like other parents to know, oh, wow, there is such a thing available for me to support my child. I don't have to do this by myself. So let them, subscribe, let other friends know that, hey, if you have kids in kindergarten or 4 year olds and all the way to first grade or second grade who's struggling, there is this lady named Mrs.Jerome-Severe. She create these books for you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Until next time, have a wonderful, blessed day.